Okay, I've arrived at the track, and the first thing I have to do is sign the first of several waivers. The first waiver we sign here is actually for the track's benefit.
Good morning.
Thank you. All right, everyone's here, unloading, getting set up in their garages. No big deal to ask for help unloading if you need it. There's usually someone more than willing to help you unload. Having bikes fall off ramps is not an uncommon experience. So I just thought I'd take a walk down the pits and you can see all the machinery you get to see. A lot of street bikes, but you also see a lot of racers practicing out here. There's actually a suspension guy that comes out here and does your suspension. I really recommend that if you've never had your suspension adjusted. In this case, he'll adjust it in the morning and then he'll make adjustments for the rest of the day for you. Let's go see the tire guy. It's great to have on-site tires in case you get a flat or in case you just need new tires. They're right here and the prices are reasonable and they'll give you all kinds of advice. There's even a bike rental here if you don't have a bike or your bike breaks. Alright, one of the things we have to do is go through registration, and that's to figure out where registration is, but they've got a big old sign, so let's go to registration.
Okay, and there's your check card. Yes, it is the fastest group. Oh, because you're doing the red or ledger, right? Oh, okay.
Here's everyone going through tech inspection and make sure everything is on tight and as much as they can. Hey, we got away from Dave. Good, man. Good morning. Oh, it's all good.
Been here before?
Oh yeah, many a time. For the
transponder?
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay.
We left Jerry behind. I had a beach one. All right, rider meeting 8 o'clock.
It's time to go to the riders meeting.
We need you dressed and ready on the track right now. All other riders, please come to the mandatory riders meeting. The last two.
Good morning.
Morning.
Anybody in here supposed to be in the rider development school? You're not supposed to be in here. Good. Okay, I want to thank all of you for coming out and ride with us today. It's going to be a nice day, probably 80 degrees, something like that. So try to get enough heat in to give you a little bit more adhesion and everything like that. So unsafe entry or exit to the track. Now here at Autoclub Speedway, basically you come down the hot pit area, you stay to the left of the cones. To the left. The cones will be on your right. This is your right. Okay? And so you get up here and get up to speed, and you blend out into traffic and everything's good. Conversely, when you're exiting the track, there's a bridge back here in the back straightaway. Once you go into that bridge, if you're going to exit the track, you put your hand up or your leg out to let people know what you're going to do. And you don't just go like this. You got to keep it up there so people know what you're doing. Stay to the extreme left and keep your speed up. Because remember, this is a corner. People will come in here, you know, The average guy's going 92 miles an hour. I'm probably doing 165, something like that. To confuse people, there's a yellow flag because it has two meanings. If it's just standing out there, they tell you something happened way off the track. It's okay. Keep riding. Don't rubberneck and look to see what happened out there. You pay attention to what you're doing on the track so that you don't end up becoming a crash. However, when this thing becomes a waving flag, that means it's a no passing flag. So when the corner comes out and it's doing this, that means no passing. So you might be coming up here and in turn one, because there's something happening over here, turn one, there's a waving yellow, here would be a waving yellow, there would be a waving yellow, down here turn 5 would be green. Once you come down to the green and get the green flag, then you can pass the slower bike. But while you're in that waving yellow area, no passing the slower rider.